So what kind of, I guess, mental and emotional mechanisms or tools or aids did you have in place or use at that point to get past the struggle and the stress of that failure?
Yeah, I mean, I think working out, I work out a lot, so I get a lot of my stress out and anxiety out through working out. Just getting that nervous energy out or that stressful energy out. Faith is a big thing for me, so diving in and reading scripture and prayer and really coming close from a faith standpoint, and then also just having people around you who can support you and love you and tell you that failure is temporary. So but it's tough. I mean, I've my prayer is that I learned a bunch of lessons on how to reduce the risk, but at the same time that I don't stop taking risks, because I think as you grow older, you have a lot more to lose. And so, risk is easy when you're 24 and you have $2,000 and you lose $2,000. Granted, you just go get a job, or risk is a lot more when you are married, you have a house, you have kids, and that's what's really impressive. Is you see a lot of these older entrepreneurs who, have their breakthrough in their 40s and 50s with a business idea,
Yeah,
and that's impressive.
yeah, I agree. Well, as you move forward, I mean, the same thought, like as you are pressing forward and there are more responsibilities and you have more on the line in your life, how are you, and it sounds like you might agree that as you move forward, there would be even less of a desire to kind of push the envelope, to knock over those cones, as you were saying, and how do you get past that? How do you deal with that? What really is, I guess, waters down to fear. How do you move forward as an entrepreneur and continue to innovate as you are getting more and more responsibility and trying not to, or has more on the line if you were to fail?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just trying to offset your risk in different ways. Whether it's there's probably going to be a lot of big innovations over the next 10 to 20 years. And I'm just throwing an idea out here, but you have a lot of dual income families now, right? So, one person could possibly take a risk if you are able to set yourself up, from me and my wife, we like to live pretty minimalistically in terms of, make sure we live within our means, so that we have that cushion so we could take risks. Because a lot of times you start living outside your means, or you start getting the next and the greatest car and a bigger house, and you start losing a lot of that disposable income that allows you to take some risks. So we have made a conscious effort to do that and to try to live within our means. But you have to take risks, and you have to take failure. You have to be able to fail. The challenge is not to define your success, because we're human beings, we're not human doings, and so being able to just be who you are, and not being defined by what you do, I think is something that I'm continuing to learn, because I like to win, I like to compete, and a lot of times I draw a lot of joy from that. But at the same time, that's not who I am. So.